Good morning, special people. Now, this rant has been a long time coming. It started originally with my reading of this book, which caused a bit of anger, quite a significant amount of anger, but not quite as much anger as I've been feeling recently. I was dragged to see this film yesterday by my mother, who said, quote, I was doing her a favour. Now, when it comes to the film itself, I don't really have that many objections, to be honest. It was a decent adaptation. All the problems I have with it really are with the script or the book. I even think the script was a good adaptation from the book. They definitely added to Jane and Rochester's relationship, which is something that isn't clear in the book. So, the film itself, yeah, it's about 3, if I'm nice, 3.5 stars. It was alright, it was fine. The book makes me feel like this. I'm now going to take you through my Jane Eyre Things I Hate About Jane Eyre featurette special. Number 1, Rochester. I'm sorry, I think he is basically a dick. Pretty much from the beginning to the end. It says quite a lot about a person who's a dick when the thing that doesn't make them a dick is mutilating them in a fire. Okay? So that's my first problem. He is an arse. I could read out about 5 extracts for you, but I'm not going to because I don't want to bore you into an undead state, okay? Rochester is a dick, okay? Sorry, Lucy, he is. He's a twat. Number 2 concerns our heroine, our courageous, brave, liberated heroine, Mrs. I'm so boring that I end up living with people in a convent for 3 chapters. Okay? Jane is boring. I'm sorry, people. I know she's a popular heroine because she is, quote, not good looking, which seems to be a quality a lot of people like in stories, which doesn't really make any sense to me. If people weren't bothered about what people look like, they wouldn't bother to make such a big deal about them not being good looking. No, it doesn't make any sense. Jane is boring, okay? She likes Rochester, who is a dick, which means she must be mentally retarded, okay? And she is so self-pitying the whole way through. I don't know if it's her or Charlotte Bronte, I'm not sure who to blame. But the whole first fucking half of the book, okay, is Jane moaning. Jane moaning about her childhood, which, fair enough, was shit. But she encourages us to pity her, and yet, we as a reader, I don't think do. I personally did not pity Jane because she... I think the good thing about books that deal with an abusive childhood, when they're good, they overcome them. They write about them in a way which isn't self-pitying, which doesn't portray the person as a complete victim. And I think therefore you grow to like the character. The problem with Jane Eyre is she is self-pitying. And you don't like her. I don't like her as a character. I just don't get on with Jane Eyre. Number 3 is pretty much about the dramatic moments in the book. Or the lack of them, to be honest. There is nothing that happens in this book that is... Look, I was watching the film last night and Dario Marianelli was coming up with all these really dramatic violin scores of la 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 kind of scores, okay, whilst people were tidying. There is a 4-minute sequence of people folding sheets to dramatic music. I'm going to return to Rochester now, okay? We are encouraged to like a bloke perhaps, even love or fantasize about a bloke. Ugh. Okay. Who locks his wife in a cupboard. He locks his wife in a cupboard. Goes, God, nice house back from Jamaica. Oh, in the cupboard! Okay? He locks his wife in a cupboard, okay? His wife then looks like Bellatrix, Oh, there's a crossover. Ha ha! I know who Bellatrix really is. Bellatrix escaped in the fire by using her wizard powers, and that's why she's so crazy. And that is why Neville's parents get tortured. So, okay, Rochester, it is your fault that Neville's parents live in a mental hospital. It's your fault. Sorry, Rochester, it's your fault. How are we supposed to like a man who locks his wife in a cupboard, okay? Why? Why? Why is that okay? Why is that a thing that is okay? He is a dick! He's a complete dick! Reader, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I prefer Twilight to this book. Fuck, I even prefer Eclipse to this book. Okay? At least something fucking happens eventually. But Jane Eyre, no, nothing happens. So I would rather read Twilight again. There, I said it. Deal with that, bruv. Hopefully I'll be seeing some of you soon. Dom, have you left yet? Can you tell us? Okay? Ah! This is Butterbeer, signing off.